That nigga really put Kendall Fuller at safety. I ain't worrying about the Redskins. Yeah. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Hey, raise your hand if you haven't been in the playoffs in grid yet. Raise your hand if you've never been to the playoffs in grid. Merk, I don't see your hand, bitch.
Okay, Coach, thank you. We are technically 5 miles east of Washington, D.C.
Ooh.
That's where the home of the Washington Redskins resides. FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the Washington Redskins. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Oh. Yeah, you said you wasn't playing though. Matt, John, you should let people cut who they not gonna keep at the end of the season, clear cap. Since it's gonna be the last season.
Stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain.
That's a loss of yards, dog.
Second down now. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Throwing on second down. Haskins.
That's me.
Sims. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin first down.
Come on, fellas, I got to get back there. No, he's taking my scream up.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Slam, slam, slam. 22, check, cover. 22, check, cover.
Second down, Haskins. Throw left side, complete.
That's on me. I should have just stayed with him.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 32-yard line.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Haskins looking to throw on first down. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
I know.
A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Haskins.
No, I did it again. That had to
This
be
is
me.
going to result in another
No, he's
first
stupid.
down
He
as
had a
the tackle's
touchdown.
made at the
He threw it to the out
Packers'
route.
15-yard line. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Looking to throw on second down. Haskins. He's got it to Hilton.
That nigga, the safety did that. I couldn't get him to fucking straighten it. And I fucking ran myself out the position.
Dialed in now. It's a first down.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that could be pinpoint here.
Ah, I couldn't get him. And I fucking ran commit to that side.
Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Redskins take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
I'm just giving that
Hopkins
nigga.
with the extra
I'm
point.
about to wear that
makes
nigga
the
out,
score
dog.
7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I called the wrong fucking play. I know I called the wrong play.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
Wow. Who the fuck was that?
Lose yardage here.
Who the
back
fuck
at the
was that?
23-yard
Come from
line.
way the opposite
That
side.
sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
You see that? That's still crazy, dog. You come from the opposite side and catch a
The
toss.
drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 13 yards, 1st down Packers. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one?
Nah,
what a
not
nice
Montez
run
Sweat.
on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Watch the screen. Check.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. Looking
Damn
for the
on,
seam, but
Bakhtiari,
finding
you gotta hold that
none.
block
He'll get back
on.
to the line of
Ain't
scrimmage,
that like
and
2
that's
cover
it.
threes in a row?
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Cover 3. Oh, there we go. John. That's 2 cover 3s back to back. I need Thanos.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you got to stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I didn't see him.
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go.
Yep,
You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you
I was expecting that nigga to be back in the zone.
Their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
He's got his man, Valdez Scantling. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
We'll play. Cover 6. Invert.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, John, I'm going to need you to go ahead and drop some hammers on that nigga, dog. Back-to-back cover 3s, dog.
Back to the ground with Jones. The tackle by Cole Holcomb.
Nice job by that defensive
So
front
you just
there.
gonna really ignore what I said? Okay, cool.
Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
No, but I had said that earlier, but then you ad-libbed on some other shit when somebody's... All right. Well, that's cover 3 back-to-back, son.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On the run, it's Peyton. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Let's go, defense. Let's get off the field, defense.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Jones has it. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 13 yards, first down, Packers. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check.
They'll try the right side with
Bro,
Jones.
they had him double teamed and his dumbass pushes them back to me.
This first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
No, he was double teamed, but they pushed him back into me.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers.
Oh, I'll take that sack. I want to throw it to my fucking tight end so bad, bro.
It takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum.
Yeah, he came up over late though.
And old Mo is a very,
yeah, he did.
man.
He had too much in the middle of the field for me to throw that ball, dog.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long.
You got nothing. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Bravo. He's coming.
From the gun, it's Rodgers.
Oh, look at this, dog. Come on, man, bro. You fucked me.
It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
You fucked me.
Game speed,
You fucked me.
always
You
different,
fucked
no
me.
matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
What? And how did I miss that tackle, dog?
Just a 30-yard
That's
punt
crazy.
that time, no return. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
He's coming. We got double up.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are. Figure out the things that they really want to accomplish. and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
42's the mark. 42's the mark. Ready? 42's the mark, boys. 42. 42's the mark. 6 man. Check curls. Check curls.
On 2nd and 9, Haskins. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Zadarius Smith coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4.
Yep.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down.
Check 26. Check 26. Mike 51.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Incomplete. He was covered by Jair Alexander.
Y'all can hear me?
So on 4th down, the Redskins will call on Tress Way to punt it away.
Nah, I have to fuck.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last
No,
week.
no,
as
no.
he
I had
sends
to
this one
switch
away.
my
And
battery
done
out on
here.
my
That
headset.
one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that
Oh, wow. Big
Pick
6.
Intercepted.
Wow.
By Troy Apke.
Yes.
And he
I don't know how.
was
No one wasn't.
touchdown.
That nigga came from the safety spot all the way down on the bubble screen.
It's an
Damn.
interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
Oh.
Vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
That's on me, fellas. That's on me.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few
One more
past
block.
the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Running it here.
Ooh, that nigga came off that block so fast.
They're going to stop him right at the line. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a third and about 3 to go. The Packers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
You know what to do.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Got an open man, it's Valdez-Scantling. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 39.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Green Bay.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. 7 yards there and a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
On first down, Dillon. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Jones. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Man, look at this shit. God, damn, that bitch got back there fast.
Losing yardage, back to the 16. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
I have no idea.
Now, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Here's Rodgers to throw. Touchdown, Packers. John Ross, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was
I think Mike got the Raiders,
scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there.
Oh,
take
the
that
Jets.
momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And
Damn, that was supposed to be an interception.
Just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive.
Nah, that
but
nigga
this
dropped
is gonna
that
wind up
bitch.
incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Mike 42, check, Mike 42.
Tighten up, pull it together.
Check, 42's the Mike. Check, hey.
2nd and 10 now. Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes
No,
down.
you're not.
We call that sack block.
Okay.
10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about...
Oh, he's supposed to throw it straight up the field,
I think
Rodgers.
they wanted to be positive with him. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
No.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Because I directed up the field where nobody's at, yeah.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run it with Jones.
Dog,
And he is met in
that
his
nigga got
tracks behind the line
smashed.
of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there
That
should be a
nigga
lot of
smashed,
congestion
dog.
there. You're counting on
That
your
nigga, because
offensive
all he's
line
doing
to
is
take control of the line of
he's
scrimmage.
faking like he got
Didn't
X, Y, Z
happen in
people
this
in there.
case, and that play got bottled
But
up.
this nigga got all his fucking players out of position, so you can't tell where they're playing at.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jordan. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
One of the advantages of zone defenses, I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they try the sweep to Jones. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Rodgers. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Hands up. Lead. That's right, baby. They don't want it. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
And Dalton will just sneak it. That was hit, and Dalton lost the
Wow, dog. Come on. Look at this fake shit.
It's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to
But they
execute
made him,
what
he
they're
was
supposed
going
to do
down,
on
dog.
offense
They
and
made him
usually
come up
looking
for.
in the other direction,
Look,
downfield,
that's trash,
or
dog.
moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
319. Easy, 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 easy. Go.
Again, it's Jones. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
258. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. Check it backer, check it backer.
On first down.
I had nowhere to go on that. I could have went outside, but he probably lost more yards trying to stretch that bitch out.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is,
that's what I said. If I would have went outside, see, look how they got free on them blocks. I was like, man, fuck it.
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Throwing now is Rodgers. Open man is Ross, complete.
Let's go, John Ross.
It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. They'll run on first down. Jones. Kendall Fuller in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. 3 down, 3 down. Over. Get up.
They'll go again to Jones. He's able to get 6, a nice pickup down to the 21.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Blue 58. He's coming. Check him. Watch the run.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. This is caught.
Let's fucking go, fucking rookie.
Down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner, and with good timing, you get a completion as we just saw there.
Slam. Run right.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss.
Yeah, you can't tell who's who, bro.
Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
They'll look to run with Freeman. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. This Washington defense, they've stood tall the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. They'll try and pound it in with Dillon.
Damn it. Bro, they're not blocking.
So far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We're soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense.
55. Start Mike 42, Mike 42.
Crunch time, defense.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Back now at FedEx Field, it's the Redskins with the football and the lead as we start the 4th. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Watch the run. Mike 28, Mike 28. Run it. Hey, number 28, Mike, he's coming. Check.
Looking to throw, Haskins. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Hodges. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Check 6 guys.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
No, sir.
Boy, he is very
close
to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to
Go
be
ahead, go
a
for
so
it.
short.
Please make my
3
day.
yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And that'll kick and go out of bounds just outside the 15 at the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Watch the curl. Check. Hey, 88.
To throw is Rodgers. Going to throw again. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the 1st down as well.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
It's caught by Funchess. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point 4th quarter lead. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now Jones.
Oh, bro, look at that. Look at that, bro.
Back to the 33. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Dog, that's crazy.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the 1st down as well. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw.
You like that play?
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
I just
Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. This is Jones. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. Tackle made by Thomas Davis.
He was in a zone.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down,
yeah, I just you know the verticals out of that 4 wide receiver set. I took the inside wide receiver and motioned him, and he kept the same route.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Rodgers is going to fire one deep over the middle.
Damn it, he threw it too far.
That'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Rodgers. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Go, Rodgers, dog.
That time by Kendall Fuller.
He threw that.
Looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Yeah, dog.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their 1st time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Rush in. Rush in. Check 99. Check 99.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now Rodgers. And it's caught off the deflection.
Man.
And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Back to throw. Got a man open. It's Ross. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a 1st down.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
You got time. You got time right there.
Now Jones. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
He can't hang. He's not hanging.
Back to throw, Rodgers.
Let's fucking
And
go!
that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long
Not a fucking game on a lag now. Ain't this a bitch?
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range?
Oh, I missed the interception. I missed it. I overran with that fast-ass
You don't want
motherfucker.
to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
51 the mic, boy. 51. Let's go.
They'll look to throw. And the catch made by Hilton. Give the Redskins 13 there and a first down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Here we go with Haskins. That'll be taken by Anderson.
I overran the pick again.
Inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Nah, with
now
fucking
Washington
Jackson.
Going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it with
No,
just
he's not. He got the
19
wind going. He got
seconds
7 mile an hour
left on the
wind
clock.
going against him. I am.
He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Nah, he went. Yep, he went straight out the pocket. He never was trying to throw that bitch. He was just trying to run with him.
Back to throw. Buying time to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. And they will get the timeout. So 3 seconds remaining. And they can trot out the field goal unit and try to send this one to overtime. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. With 3 seconds to go, if it's good, we're off to overtime. And this one is right through. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past,
I didn't play
we
my
had
normal
sudden
defense
death.
because I didn't want to
First
let
team
that
to
nigga try to
score
go up
wins,
top.
but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Check three. Patch it. Check 30.
Here's a give to Jones running left.
Man, dog.
And unable to get downhill
Yeah,
there.
I don't know.
So take
That's
this
why I
up
didn't
to
do the play I was
37.
doing.
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess
I couldn't fucking control that nigga. He was just doing some weird shit.
And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Hoping to keep this OT drive alive. Now they face a 3rd and 2.
I can't believe they even let you play. Roll back! Roll back! Go! Check 3, check. You 2 jet bombers. You 2 jet bombers. Show me that. Hey, where y'all going?
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. They go with the ground game, pick up the first, now in plus territory.
And that changes the whole mentality of a play caller, doesn't it? Once they cross the 50, they feel like they're in the strike zone, all right? You don't have to be in the red zone to take those big shots downfield or go after the end zone. Right now, that might be available to them.
And now this first drive in OT continues. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
I said that.
Now a handoff. Running left is Jones. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
They've got the jumbo set out there. A huge play in this overtime session. It's 3rd and inches. Rodgers with a keeper. Now look out, Rodgers.
Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit again. Dog, that's fake, dog. He fumbled on the goddamn quarterback sneak.
And a costly mistake.
That's twice, bro. That's twice, bro. That's twice.
Partner, do you ever wonder if maybe they talk about it too much?
They didn't challenge it.
You can, but maybe by discussing it time and time again, and you know they overemphasized it here, it almost became self-fulfilling.
And any points beat them here. Field goal or a touchdown now. Now it's Haskins. Nowhere
Fuck
to
that
escape,
nigga, man.
He goes down. Zadarius Smith able to record his 5th sack of the season.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. Now what can Haskins do here in overtime? Nowhere to escape.
Fuck that play, nigga.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. That's their 2nd and last timeout in the overtime session. We'll be back.
Yep, I pressed all them bitches.
On for a
they got like 60-something fucking release.
Overtime. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they got across the 50 last time, but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory.
Let's fucking go, you bitch!
And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime.
Bitch tried to play me. I knew he was on that fucking linebacker. Bitch.
Extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime. A little whipped cream on top.
Pussy ass nigga. They gave him that fake ass fumble, dog.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted.
This nigga's supposed to just dive forward. This nigga can't even get low. Nigga hit him instantly. Get the fuck out of here. Bum ass. 28 yards rushing, bitch.
So for Green Bay,
and 29 yards rushing. He had a pick 6. That's the only reason why he had points. No, he had, got a fucking touchdown early. That is the only reason why he got points. That's that new shit they do now.